everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I am filming my May book haul, aka my birthday book haul, which is very exciting. I have quite a couple here I got for my birthday, but not like an abundance. Mostly it is just me buying myself books. We are very excited and I think I have nervously laughing like 62 books here, so let's get started. First off, we have Solo Exchange Diary 2. This was the one I was missing in series, and it came in, and I'm very excited. Bought this at Sci-Fire, which I have a affiliate code for, Sandra5, to get 5% off your purchase, and then I get a little commission for every time you buy something without no extra cost to you. Also at Books Please, which is the sister company. Very excited to get through this month. Started the first one again this month, and I'm reading the next ones as well. Then we have A Vacation by S.T. Gibson. This was the Fairloot April book, and then obviously I couldn't skip it because it's S.T. Gibson, and it is a gorgeous copy. I think it is like, does it have vampires too? I don't remember, but oh, look at that. It is so stunning. I love it a lot. Oh god, I'm trying to not get attacked by this flap. Like, I kind of want to turn this, but I just don't turn dust jackets because I'm scared. Because then the folds will be weird. And then obviously a really cool sprayed edge. Go away, Sandra. Go away. There you go. Only blood can rewrite blood. I'm very excited for this. And I still have not gotten an indication in Malice, but I'm very excited for that one as well. And this, I really should just read both. I want to read both, but time, life. Then we have yet another copy of Babel by R.F. Kuang. This is a US paperback edition, which I didn't have. It has the silver title, and while the hardback has the gold title. I'm fully aware of how many Babel, I'm looking over at editions I have, but I wanted this paperback as well because it was a bit different, but also I really want to annotate and what's called tab one copy of Babel. And I think I want it to be this one because it's floppy. It's not really special because it's just a paperback. And I feel like it would be cool to have that. I don't know. I feel like this is the best one to do with because of the floppiness, and it's not a hardcover or a special edition. So I think I decided to do it with this one, but I don't know when I will actually get to doing that, since that would take a lot of time because I want to do it thoroughly. Then we have a couple of Full Metal Alchemist. We have 19, 20, and 21. And we have 22, 23, and 24. And 25, 26, and 27, which is the rest because it's only 27 volumes. So now I have all of them. I kind of just went and bought the rest because, well, that stressed me less out and try to get some a month because that was harder. And I'm supposed to finish this in, is it June? Haha! I'm behind on a lot of stuff that I was supposed to do, so such is life. Then we have the gift that I got from Aslaug, which was The Girl from the Other Side Deluxe Edition. So I got number 1, which I've taken the plastic off on, and I don't know how to show you how stunning the art is when it's this big, but it's just such a pretty manga. And it's so pretty when it's big. I don't know how to describe it. Obviously I have them all in paperback. So she didn't just send me number 1, she also sent me number 2. Sorry, I'm struggling with hands. And number 3 and number 4, which is all of them. That's the whole series. And I'm just she can't just send me the whole series, but she did. And I haven't taken these out of the plastic yet. Obviously I will. I just feel like they keep nicer in the plastic, but obviously I want to really reread it now, so we shall see. Hopefully that's soon. And thank you so much to Aslaug for spoiling me as per usual. Then I got Inherited by Freedom Matthews. This I bought used because I needed it for a vlog and you couldn't get it in any other way. It is dedicated to Lauren, which I just think is very funny. Should I change my name to Lauren? I'm gonna read it for this vlog. That's what I want to say about it. It is indie, and I just really needed a copy because you couldn't get it digitally, and I would just have it. And I don't know what to do with it after I read it. Then I have The River of Silver by Shannon Chakraborty. This one is the short story collection to the Diablos Trilogy, which I'm kind of reading soon, hopefully. And then I was well, I might as well get this. The font in this was very small. I do believe it's just a short story collection. I want to see how many short stories there is. Oh, that's a lot! It just says tales, and it was many different, it's just from different point of views. Nice. An alternate epilogue to the Empire of Gold. Oh, okay. I really need to read this after, obviously, the whole trilogy. Then I got the whole Xenogenesis series. So we have Dawn, Adulthood Rights, an imago, or it says a LisZ Brood novel. Maybe that's just named character, I don't know. But I got the whole series by Octavia E. Butler because we are reading, or brother reading this in my Patreon, where we're reading the whole thing starting now in June with Dawn. And then I just got the whole series because they had the whole thing there, and I was just like, well, might as well get it. This was like my pre-birthday gifts to myself. I don't even remember what I was doing. Another pre-birthday gift to myself was The Swimmers by Julie Otsuka, because I just saw it and I thought it sounded interesting and I want to read it. And it seemed to have a Japanese author, which always is nice. I might be completely wrong about that, but it is not translated, but obviously it can still be a Japanese author. And it just seems interesting. It seems to be about like the pool, and I was just like, oh, okay, something I would like, I think. Now the next one's here I got from Sarah. So I got Song of the Six Realms by Judah Allen, which was on one of my most anticipated releases. It's the same author as Magic Steeping Poison. I realized I have those two in hardback, that duology, and it would be nice with a hardback, but money. But yeah, the cover is very, very pretty, so I hope I will like this one. And then I also got the 4 next volumes I needed of Chasm, so 11, 12, 13, and 14. I actually already read these for my weekend Patreon readathon, and they were such a blast. I had the best time, and that's why I just got like them all at once, because I knew I wanted to read it for that readathon, and I'm so excited for more. I'm very excited that I got to boost myself and just like catch up on the whole thing. Then loads of books came in that wasn't really planned for my birthday, but it came right before my birthday, so they all counted as my birthday. And I got Lake of Souls by Unlucky, which is the new short story collection by the author, and some of them are set in the Imperial Watch series or the Raven Tower series, and there's new stories as well, so I'm very excited to get to this when I do. Then I also got Translation State, which was the 5th book in Imperial Watch, and I already read this and really enjoyed it. And then obviously I wanted a copy, but I needed to wait for it to get in this heights. And it came like out in this height like 2 weeks after I think I actually read it in the library. So it was perfect, and then I just ordered it at once, and it was so enjoyable. So very excited to own a copy. We have Killing Stalking 5, which was the next one I need to read. I think only 6 is out, so I'm kind of catching up, but not really. Super bizarre killer and stalker falling kind of in love. I don't even know if they're in love, but obviously I am going to continue of this very messed up series because it's very fascinating, but very messed up. Then I got myself LisZ War Volume 5 by Akakazaka, the next one I needed. I'm very excited to continue this. Folds these 2 idiots that don't want to admit that the other one is in love with the other, and they do this stupid shit, and it's so fun. Then I got Guards by Terry Pratchett. This was the next one I needed in the Discworld. I'm buying like one a month, and I realized, will I even like this book? Because I read the first one a few years ago and I enjoyed it, but I was super confused. Am I just going to read every single book in the Discworld series and be confused and then just own them all? But these editions are very pretty, so it's fun, I guess. Got Happy Place by Emily Henry. I know a new one is out, but I'm buying them in only these heights. As you can see right here, they all match. So I wanted these all to match obviously together, and then I will wait for the next one as well in that height. And I enjoyed the one I read by the author, and I just decided to own all of them apparently. Then I got from Frida, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief, the deluxe edition. This is just very pretty and much more bigger and like prettier than I thought it would be. I haven't even opened it from the plastic yet because life. I also got Infinity Alchemist by Case and Calendar, which is the I think YA fantasy from the author, and I really wanted a hardcover because it's shiny, but also like I like to have Case and Calendar and hardcover. That is what they deserve, honestly. Then from Oli, I got That's End by Shizin Liu, which was the last one I needed in the 3-body problem series, or Remembrance of Earth Past. And I read the first one, absolutely loved it, and I really need to continue, and I needed to own this anyway. So obviously now I got it. Got Book of the Phoenix by Nettie Okra 4, which is in the series of Who Fears Death, I think. And then I have this on that I can't get off, but it's fine. And one tip for that, I feel like I should reread Who Fears Death anyway. So I don't know when I will get to the Book of Phoenix, but obviously I wanted it. We have The Memory Police by Yoko Okawa, which this one I believe is translated. It's not. Yes, English translation. So very excited, heard great things. And then we have An Echo of Things to Come by James Islington, or Islington. And this is all still from Oli, by the way. This is the second book in The Shadow of What Was Lost, which I do feel like I'm gonna love since I love The Will of the Many. So I am excited. I hopefully will read those soon. And then I have Dragon Ball Volume 2, the deluxe one, 4, 5, and 6, which hopefully I'm supposed to start these after Full Metal Alchemist, but as we know, I'm behind on those, so we shall see when it actually happens. Then we have Neon's Ghost, the Kickstarter edition with the pink spread edges. Very, very heavy, good quality book. I feel like I'm scared to hold this. It's very cool. It's actually very, very cool. So I supported the Kickstarter for this, and then I am showing you very badly, but that's fine. I was trying to like that, and then like this. It's fancy. This is Daniel Green Snoozed, but like it's been out for a while, just like the Kickstarter came in now. And it has cute pink spread edges. Yay. Then I got A Crane Among Wolves by June Her, which was the news book by the author. Been waiting ages for one, I feel like. I have all of these, if it wants to show. I have all of these, and I read all of them, and I've been waiting for a new one for ages. The covers of these are uncomparable, and it's basically Korean historical mysteries. Yes, this is also set in 1506, so I feel like that's really great. There's something about the atmosphere where it's like, it feels weird, because I feel like it shouldn't work, but then it works. I don't know how to describe it, but I'm very excited to read it. Then My Indigenous Boyfriend, Volume 4 came in. I had this on pre-order for almost 2 years, because it was delayed for some reason. And now it seems like Volume 5 is the last one, and it's coming in December. So then I can actually finish it. It's really weird how long it took, but maybe it was like a hiatus or something. I don't know. And then we have Fort Wing, which is the Fairlight edition. So I was just like, it looks completely the same as a normal one. But then we do have like these prettiness here. And we do have like the turn dust jacket, which I do think is prettier. Like much prettier. Even though I personally don't like people on the cover, I just feel like the colors here, etc. are so nicer. The temptation of turning this is intense, because I do also have Iron Flame Fairlight, and then I bought this like a weak person I am. And I'm like, why? But I guess it's gonna be the one special edition set I have of it. Then we have City of Miracles by Robert Jackson Bennett. This is the final book in the Divine Cities. Also had like a thing I couldn't get off properly. This one I'm gonna better read by my friend Johanna very soon. So I think he's starting tomorrow actually. So I will just start it when you're watching this. And I want to see how long the first chapter was, but I can do that later. We have been having a good time. A bit confusing time, but a good time with these. So I'm excited to see where the final book will go. Then I got all of these for no other reason than it was the day after my birthday, and I felt like I deserved it. So I have A Time of Dread, and then A Time of Blood, and A Time of Courage, which is of Blood and Bone Trilogy by John Gwynne, which is kind of the series set many years after The Faithful and the Fallen. And I'm reading these soon, but I actually don't know if I'm actually reading them soon, or if this is just something I think I am. But at least I got them, and then I don't need to think about it anymore. Surprise, surprise, we have another edition of Yellow FAES, which is just a UK paperback. And granted, I wasn't actually planning to buy this, and then I saw like the commercial for it was, you get a exclusive chapter teaser for the next book if you buy like this edition, because it wasn't in all the paperback editions. And I was like, oh my god, immediately ordered it. And I haven't actually read that chapter yet, but it is here in the end. There's just a few pages as well, and I feel like that book is, I think, is about two boys that are in love with something and they are on their way to hell. I don't even know, but I'm super excited. But it doesn't come out until August next year. But now I have another paperback of Yellow FAES. I don't actually have any paperbacks of Yellow FAES. I just have a lot of hardcovers. But not even that many compared to Babel, to be honest. Then I have Can You Hear the City Breathe Out, which is Kan du høre byen puste ut by Sershan Saka and Don Martin, which is two Norwegian authors. And I think they're literally just writing about like living in the city, like about racism and community and class. That's what it says. I'm like standing out. And I read two other books by one of the authors, and I really enjoyed them. And like he always writes about these themes, which I think he does very well. So I'm very excited to read this. I requested this as an ARC because I work in the store, so I didn't actually pay for it, but I am excited to read it, and I do think it will be very enjoyable. Then we have The Diablos Curse by Ye Kolnawala, the same author as The Wicked Bargain, which I really enjoyed. It is here. So I don't actually know like the plot for this. I just assume it is very queer, and it's gonna be a good time. This is just a bunch of books I ordered in that all came in at the same time, and it was a day. Like This Is Me Trying by Rachel Marie. I read the first book by the author, Ophelia Arthur, really enjoyed it. I have the next one, You Don't Have a Shot, and then now I have This Is Me Trying. So I just know that they're queer. I feel like I'm gonna like this because I really like Ophelia after all. And I don't have all the books by the author. I just sometimes gets one author that I like, I buy everything off. You know, out by authors. But I just really weird because you, in theory, only enjoyed maybe one book from them. What if the other one sucks? That can happen. Then I have Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, Volume 8. I have read Volume 7, so it was very correct of me ordering Volume 8. And I'm excited to continue this cute and bizarre manga series. We have Unravel Me by Taro Mafi, the collector's edition. So they did a collector's edition of the first one, and I bought that. And I thought they would maybe continue, because sometimes they just only make the first one. But they are, and I'm kind of happy because I only read the first one actually, and I do want to continue, but I didn't want to buy ugly editions. And now they're making these cute ones, and they have really like cute spread edges, and they're not even like expensive ones, they're just like selling them normally in the store. And I love that sometimes when they do that. And it's very cute. So I am kind of collect those, apparently. At least they're doing the first trilogy. I don't know if they're doing the rest, but I can own the first trilogy like that and then read the rest digitally if not. We have Warrior Girl Unearthed by Angeli Bowley. So I just read Firekeeper's Daughter with Justine, and then we wanted to better read this as well. So like what I'm trying to buy, not all, but some, it's like things that I think I'm gonna read soon, but obviously some of these were not like that at all. I'm actually thinking we're gonna read this like next better read, and it's not as long as the other one we read, but I am excited to read this and hopefully like it as much as Firekeeper's Daughter. I have Calling of Light by Laurie Emily, which is I think the final book in the Shalman Born series. So I have 1 and 2. I've read 1 and I did enjoy it. I just haven't read 2 yet, but then I always still want to buy like the next one coming out as soon as possible, because that's sometimes smart, sometimes stupid. Who knows? Wait, is there something under the dust jacket? It just looks like it. It's just her face, but it's like a quote on the other side. First book wasn't amazing, but I still thought it was entertaining. Then we have Eric, the next Discworld book I needed. Can we talk about how small this was? And how I feel sometimes that small books cost as much as big ones, which doesn't make any sense, obviously, because they still need their money, like the authors rewarded, etc. But it costs less money to produce this because it has less pages. This is 129 pages long. I was shocked when it came in. But obviously still wanted it. These editions, I just love them a lot. Love them a lot. Then we have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Volume 2 in Part 2 Battle Tendency. So in theory, I think Volume 5, I guess. I have already read the last one. So again, I'm trying to not buy ahead, but then I can't help it. But like at the same time, I knew I was going to read it soon. So the last one, because then I'm allowed to buy the next one, but then I buy ahead and then life. We have Tombs by Junji Ito, where I also read the last one I needed. So actually this came out later than a lot of the other collection, but was released earlier in Japanese. So then I went back again because I want to go kind of in order of how he published them, even though this came out later than a lot of the other collections in English. I want to see the year if it's said. What does it say originally published in Japan 2013? But maybe that was like this edition, and I know it's another edition that wasn't released in 2013. Because this is a short story collection anyway. Doesn't matter. It's fine. It doesn't matter. But another collection by Junji Ito, excited to have it. Then we have My Hero Academia Volume 37. I'm nowhere near reading this, but I have this thing lately where I wanna, the ones that I can catch up on, I want to, instead of just like being 2-3 volumes behind always. Because that actually is kind of cheaper for me, I think. So like I'm catching up on Chainsaw Man, My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, those 3, and Spy Family. Like those 4 I can now have on pre-order instead of like buying them 4 months later. Because I just feel like that's smarter. I don't know why. As a series I am kind of caught up on, and I wish I wasn't. I'm joking! We have Whisper Yellows on Volume 8. So I just read Volume 7, so I needed to buy this anyway. I'm just like, I don't care, but we are dealing. It's okay. The books are almost falling. Then I got some more One Piece to secure myself in my head. We have 55, 56, and 57, and then 58, 59, and 60. I own 60 volumes of One Piece. That's a lot. I'm not here yet. I had 2 more, like one and then another one, and then I would have to read these anyway. So it's not like I bought that much ahead. Then we have Honey Witch by Sydney J. Shields. This was the May favorite book. So we had April and May in here. Because April came super late. And then May, I mean, it didn't come necessarily early because we're already in June, but life. And I wasn't sure if I was going to skip, but then it seemed to be like a cute, cozy fantasy. And it's very cute. You have like the bees on the spread edge. It looks adorable. I love the cozy fantasy. I just palm it. But this is stunning. This is stunning. And this Oh god, I just took off the whole thing. I want to turn it so badly. How do people turn dress jackets? Because I am scared. But like, I like this so much more than the other one. Like the colors, the art is absolutely stunning. I just want them to have the exclusive cover already turned around so that I don't need to turn them, because it makes me like, I don't want to fold it backwards. That's what I want in life. A very stunning book that I considered skipping, but I didn't. And when I say favorite, it is the adult ones, not the YA. Then I got myself Lightbringer by Bruce Brown. This just came out now in May in this height, but then it said it was in April, but I thought it was May. Either way, I have all the other ones in this height. I waited until getting it so I can match them all. At the same time, you know, I'm not the biggest fan, but I do kind of really want to reread to see if I will love the series more. But oh my god, the font is small. But yeah, I'm still gonna keep the series, and I'm considering again rereading because people really love it, and I feel like I just became a hater. Not like hater. I didn't hate them. I really loved the first one, but then like I just ebbed out a bit for me for the series. I don't know why, but maybe I'm not wrong. Maybe it's not a series for me, but now I feel like I was wrong when reading them. We have Sunstone Volume 8, Mercy. This is like the second part of Sunstone where we follow a diff couple, but it's very interesting and fun actually. We don't watch since I read the last one, so do I remember anything? Hopefully. But I just thought that this was never coming because it was on pre-order for so long. But it did, so I'm happy. Then we have Mislaid in a Parts Unknown by Shannon McGuire. This is the newest one in Way with Children. I'm missing the one before, but I'm getting it out as a gift because this was also a gift from Johanna, so thank you so much. And I'm very excited to continue this series, but obviously I needed one before reading this one. I've been having this urge to reread all of them lately because I miss the world a lot and the characters and the way they're written. Thank you so much again. And then I got a used book, which is Som i et speil, or Like in a Mirror by Gunnar Stolzen. It was one of the ones I was missing in this series about this detective doing his detective work in my city. However, I thought that I didn't have this, and then I checked my list and I didn't have it, and then I came home and it said I had it, and then I checked my shelf and I don't have it. That was a confusing part of my life. I did buy it used, so it's pretty cheap. I am happy for my purchase. These books are now almost like blocking my light. So apparently I had forgotten to write up 2 books as per usual. Then we have 64 books instead of 62. So I have Natthuset by Jon Nesbø, which was the newest book by the author, but a new one just came out today actually. And this is The Night House, which is I think like it's almost like a teenager being in this house that is haunted or something. I don't know. And then we also have Den stille leieborn, or like The Quiet Renter, which I think is another like crime thing, and I wanted to really read it, and I think it was originally in French. The dust jacket is not properly in. It's in the wrong page. Fixed it. Now, that was all the books. That was 64 books that I got in May. The last 3 actually received at my house in June, but life. That's fine. I have obviously still books ordered and coming, but I am trying to get better, but it's not working because I was like, no more random purchases. No more random purchases. For example, this is me trying the Diablos Curse. Are definitely random purchases, but my excuse was that since I have the other books by the authors, I'm allowed to like buy the rest. And I don't even know what else, but like the rest I was like, oh, this is manga, this is so like my excuses are sequels and new releases of things I'm gonna read very soon. But it turns out that even with those requirements, there is just too many books, so you just always have an excuse to buy one. Either way, thank you so much for watching this. You should see me soon in a new one. Leave a money bag emoji down below because that's all my money. And on my birthday haul, a lot of them was like, oh, it's my birthday. But to be honest, would I buy them anyway? Probably. Some of the gifts I wouldn't have though. So thank you so much for those. Those could be random because it's gifts. Okay, I'm gonna leave. Goodbye. Thank you so much for watching.